Give me your two guards in the West. Who do you have?
I have Damian Lillard. I feel like that's just a gimme. I feel like it's just like the James Harden pick in the East. Like, yeah, you're gonna have to pick that. And I'm gonna go with Donovan Mitchell. I think he deserves it. I think he's done enough to deserve it, and I'm giving it to him.
That's easy. I would go Dame as well. I'm going to hold off on Donovan Mitchell and I'm going to give it to Devin Booker. He's got to be in the All Star game year after year after year of missing it. He hasn't gotten any love because he's on a bad team, right? We talk about a bad team, they don't get enough love. Well, he's on a good team this year. They're a top 4 team in the West. Got to give him some credit. I'm going to put Devin Booker there. Now, for my front court guys, this is where it gets tricky. I have Paul George. I think that's a little bit of an easy one, right? I don't think that one's too much of a shocker, but I have Paul George there. Next guy I have is Rudy Gobert. I think he has to make it this year. No matter how much he cries, I know he's going to probably cry again if he doesn't make it, which this year,
He'll
if he
cry if he
doesn't make
makes it. It's gonna be an emotional day for him.
oh my God, if he doesn't make it this year, Caleb, he cried when he shouldn't have been an all-star. What do you think he's going to do now?
He's gonna propose to the first woman he sees. I don't even know if he's married. If you are married, Rudy, I apologize.
The last guy, I don't know. I'm having trouble. Who are you going with? Give me your 3 front court guys.
Paul George, Rudy Gobert. Those are obvious. And I'm going to go with Zion Williamson.
That was my guy.
Let's go. Now, we swear, we did not exchange very many notes before this episode. We tried to keep this very private before we went into this. So Zion being on his list is kind of a shocker. But I'm going to go with Zion. I just think that, like we mentioned, his scoring efficiency is ridiculous. And he can dunk hard. So I do think that causes a pause. I do think that causes a lot of fans to become more interested, thinking like, what's Zion going to do? All this stuff. I think he's a good fit for an all-star game type player. I'm all for it. I think he's good.
I agree. That's why I had put Zion in there. I also think it's hard because the West doesn't have a very good front court this year.
Yeah.
Anthony Davis is hurt.